Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd in a raucous environment. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story, the last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Indiana Hoosiers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They're going to run it. The game's 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He's escaping the pocket now. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Big play across midfield. They'll spot it near the 36.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
First down and 10 now. They'll run it to the left. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Handoff in a single back formation. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense is threatening here.
This is an example of a quarterback in a just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Can he get there on the ground? The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And they will trot out the field goal team here. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. Kick is up and no good. With that miss, no change in the score.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Close to the tight end. And he's got it. That is a huge play. Finally brought down at the 46-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down here for this offense. He'll hand it off. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Took contact on the throw. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Tackle made after a big gain.
Man, some real toughness on display here by the quarterback. Being able to focus with that kind of pressure coming right at him.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the Hoosiers trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
This will be a challenge now. Second and goal back at the 13. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Looking for some space. It's Brown. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. At the 20. Crosses the 10. Finally goes out of bounds. A huge chunk play by the offense to wrap up this first period. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. He's into the end zone, but there is a marker on the play. Let's check that out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense knocking on the door with a first and goal. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Just down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Well, still plenty of work here to do now on second down and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And that one's picked off. What a play. Look out. He's got some space. Past the 50. The 40. The 30. Inside the 10. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Indiana. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. And he is wide open for a huge gain. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. That's the flea flicker executed perfectly. We're seeing more and more of this in college football, Kirk.
Yeah, and it's just one of those gadget plays you like to have in your arsenal. The defense, in this case, they were sucked up and completely out of position after that initial handoff. It allowed the receiver to get behind the coverage and make it for an easy touchdown pass.
PHC up and good to get a little bit closer. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? They're going to run it here. It's a fumble. It's a turnover.
I get being here for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. And he's looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's West. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
The Hoosiers will send the punt team onto the field. With the return, it's Stone. You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in pretty good field position. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. And he's brought down out at the 46.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain. Now it's second down here. The linebacker shifting around now. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40. Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Handoff here from the shotgun. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Lets it go on the move. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And the ball bounces out of the end zone. It's a touchback and a turnover. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Forced a punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. It's an option look. The back's got it on the pitch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
I'd love to see this from this running back. Let's not forget the last time they were out, he put the ball on the ground, but he has a short memory. Comes back out next time, gets the ball in his hands, delivers with a big-time run on this drive.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Getting set. Here's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. With the catch, it's Becker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. And the Hoosiers will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And it's a solid punt headed toward the sideline. And the punt heads out of bounds. It will spot this about the 35. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Time running out here in the first half. Wouldn't expect them to be too aggressive in this position. On the run, going to heave it downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback dropping back. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run here, taking a deep shot. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Louisville. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly. And they're doing so with such high stakes. Answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Ball handed off. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Cardinals will kick this away to start the second half. The kickoff a little too hot to handle. for a touchback. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. We'll hand it off. Here's a jet sweep. Tackled behind the... Loss of 2.
Man, the biggest thing when you run the jet sweep, you cannot afford penetration. Here the defense does a nice job almost anticipating the jet sweep is coming, and they make this offense pay for that with a significant loss.
Linebackers making some adjustments now. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. The Hoosiers will line up to punt it away. Running it back, it's Stone. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Gets into space at the 50. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Quarterback drops back. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time. This quarterback, 3rd down, critical down and distance, do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
The Cardinals pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The sure hands. It's Brown. The ball is loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Cardinals. And they go in front here in the 2nd half. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Looking for the wide out. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Back to throw. It's Mendoza. Quick completion to the tight end. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. And the Hoosiers come to the line in the hurry out. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
The Hoosiers will line up to kick it away. And they'll punt it away for the 4th time today. On the return, it's Stone. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Is back out there on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Pitch throw complete to the tight end. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage yet.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And the pressure gets home. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Defense are going to keep the pressure up on this third down. And he'll set up to throw. Bringing pressure. Oh, and he fumbles. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. And the Cardinals will line up to punt it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. On third down, he drops to throw. Tries to get it to the running back. And this pass is on target. Caught. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
21, Indiana, 14.
And the Hoosiers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Incompletion sets up a second down. Back to pass. It's Mendoza. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to chuck it again. Makes a quick grab. Breaking free at the 35. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. They run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. They're going to throw for it on third and short. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, he just missed his receiver there on third and short. Now you got to think in the fourth quarter, 4th and short. You got to try to cut into this lead. You might want to go for this here to keep thinking about 6 points.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Looking to throw. It's Mendoza. Caught near the goal line. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Can they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal? Pre-snap motion from the offense. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
This could be the biggest play so far. 4th and goal, and this offense is down. Needs this. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw. It's Mendoza. And he's got it. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the 4th. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out and tried to make a play. Good coverage that time. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning as we head into the dramatic finish of this game. Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Snags a quick throw. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
2nd down.
Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. We get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards. But anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Third down play coming up. To try a field goal from here, it will be 62 yards. Try and muscle for the first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The Cardinals bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And they'll kick it away here. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. That's right near the goal line. Perfect execution.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Are you kidding me? That's how you flip the field in your favor. That's for the brand. What an absolute bomb, and they pinned them inside the 5-yard line.
The offense signals for timeout. 28 seconds remaining on the clock. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Checks this down to the running back. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Huge pickup here for this first down, and it stops the clock, preserves that last timeout. Now they've got to do a good job of getting to the line of scrimmage quickly and either getting a play called or spiking the ball.
They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. And they stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining.
Timeout, Indiana.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Back to throw. It's Mendoza. Pass rush closing in. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
The Hoosiers with 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Ready, set. Come on, set. Yankee blue. Yankee blue. Ready.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Brings up the 2nd and goal.
Second down and goal upcoming.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
We'll try to run it with the option. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Here we go. Biggest play so far. Can the defense get a stop on 3rd and goal here in OT? Look at a throw on 3rd and goal. Looking for 6. It's a touchdown as they jump on top here in overtime.
This gives you an idea of the versatility of this offense, Chris. 3rd down and goal from the 1-yard line. A lot of people would think they're going to run the football, but instead they trust the quarterback to make a good decision, great execution, and an easy touchdown for the offense.
So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. Offense will keep it on the ground here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Anderson. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
On the set.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Using his legs, it's Brown. Got space, looking to score. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. Do you kick the PAT or go for 2 and the win?
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime as you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
So 1 overtime, not enough to decide this one. Here comes the first play of double OT. And now the handoff. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run.
You know, in college football anymore, Chris, you get caught up in the big plays through the passing game. But we're seeing what this back can do when he has room to run. Great acceleration, great speed. I know he gets tackled here at the 2-yard line. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give that young man the football again. Let him get his touchdown.
And they're trying to punch it in here.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line. But how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
So we're set up now for the biggest 3rd down attempt all game. Can the offense punch it in here in overtime? They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. In for a touchdown to claim the lead in double overtime. And now a 2-point try coming up. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against his secondary. But let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
PAT puts him in front by 7.
That makes the score Louisville 35, Indiana 28.
So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down. Looking to throw the football. It's a quick grab.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And the Hoosiers are in the red zone.
Denver. Here we go. Face it. Lion.
To throw, it's Mendoza. Oh, couldn't quite grab it. Would have been an enormous play in OT here. Instead now, third down for the offense.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Here comes a crucial third down play. They have 2 plays to make this, needing a touchdown to stay in the game.
Go. Go. Harden.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. He's running out of time here. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Chris, you see what happens when you try to squeeze it into double coverage. An incompletion is probably the best result he could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome when you're throwing the ball into the crowd.
Acorn. Dino.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Quick throw to his receiver. The pass ball is incomplete. A big 4th down stop for this defense. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a